we were talking about, what's that dude, Piers Morgan?
Yeah.
So he's being canceled. He's getting in trouble. So Sharon Osbourne yesterday, she got into it on this show called The Talk. Have you heard of it?
Is she still on that? Yeah, I didn't realize she's still on that show.
Have you heard of this show?
It's been around a little while.
Yeah, it has. But I guess Sharon now is the main person.
Okay.
But Sharon went on and she's standing up for Piers Morgan. And she got into it with Cheryl Underwood. So they started a fight, and now
I've been knowing you for years since I've been here, and I've never seen anything come out of you other than if I don't know.
And Sharon has a dog on set for some reason.
Oh, I'm willing to learn.
She brought her dog with her. She's like you. She brought her dog.
If it comes off a certain way, I stand corrected.
Right.
That's the only thing I've seen. So what would you say to people who may feel that while you're standing by your friend, it appears that you give validation or safe haven to something that he has uttered that is racist? Even if you don't agree, am I saying it right? Okay,
I don't know what he's uttered that's racist. I'm not trying to slide out of this one.
Right.
I don't know. Tell me, what has he uttered that's racist?
What? She doesn't know his whole story. She's in. Excuse me. She is in the business of knowing what's going on in the world of pop culture. She's not your mom.
Right.
Okay. This is her job to know about all this stuff. That right there, I call BS on. There's no reason why she should not know this story. Excuse me.
Right.
Not okay.
She says, she tweeted, at Piers Morgan, I am with you. I stand by you. People forget that you're paid for your opinion and that you're just speaking the truth.
Ooh.
Yeah. So she's...
calling out somebody saying that they're lying about... I mean, he said she lied about everything in that interview. Let's try it like this. On the off chance that she lied about having suicidal thoughts, which I don't think that's not the kind of thing you lie about, first of all. Like, how dare he?
Right.
That was something that was a really hard thing for her to admit. But on the off chance, on the 1 in a trillion, zillion, gazillion chance that she was making that up, do you want to come across as the kind of person that would not be supportive of somebody who's going through that bad a depression, that you're feeling suicidal? You want to out yourself as somebody that someone in your life, if they're feeling that way, they can't come to you, that you're not going to believe them?
And
I don't understand it.
98% of the population sides with her.
Meghan Markle.
With Meghan,
It's her experience. You can't tell somebody that their experience is BS. It's their experience.
Well,
what?
We'll be right back.
What?
We have more topics, so don't go away.
So Cheryl wants
That's
to go.
where she goes to a commercial?
Exactly. So they come back from commercial and they're still going at it.
And I gotta say, it just shows. I'm sorry. I love Cheryl Underwood. She's a great comedian. I think she's really funny. That's just not how you go to break. You know what I mean? You need more of you got to say something. We'll be back with more of this, and I'll explain to Sharon why she doesn't know what the heck she's talking about.
No, I think at this point you just go to break and you come back. I think she did it right because this is the only thing that's been on the show in 3 years that's interesting. So people are gonna stick around.
I'm asking you again, and don't try and cry, because if anyone should be crying,
don't try and cry.
Don't try. See? Oh, wow. Sharon Osbourne's going to get canceled fast.
Asking you during the break. I'm asking you again, and don't try and cry, because if anyone should be crying, it should be me. This is the situation.
Yeah.
You tell me where you have heard him say, educate me. Tell me.
Okay.
When you have...
And I agree with this. This is a time to educate.
Right.
Not sit there and scream at each other. And,
I know, but Sharon Osbourne is not saying it nicely. She's saying it confrontational. Like, you tell me, educate me. Instead of saying, listen, I want to be on your side. I just don't know the story. So please, she's not saying it in a very open way. She's saying it in a very confrontational way.
Yeah, and she's also 68 years old.
It doesn't matter.
No, listen.
If I have a fight with somebody, I go, hey, educate me. They know that I don't mean it in a nice way.
She's 68. She's got more money than she knows what to do with. She's married to Ozzy. She doesn't even care.
Heard him say racist things. Educate me. Tell me.
It is not the exact words of racism. It's the implication and the reaction to it, to not want to address that because she is a black woman and to try to dismiss it or to make it seem less than what it is. That's what makes it.
You can't have a conversation if you're Sharon Osbourne with a woman of color about this at all.
At all.
You can't, because you can't put yourself in that situation.
Racist.
You can't do it.
But right now,
You do not know what she's been through.
I'm talking to a woman who I believe is my friend. And I don't want anybody here to watch this and say that we're attacking you for being racist.
She's trying to help her.
And for that, if I articulated
I think it's
anything,
too late. I think that seed's already sown.
But that is why I'm saying for me. I'm saying for me. I thought I was asking a question about the perception for other people. That's why I prefaced it with, I've never heard you utter anything racist,
Cheryl,
but I have felt that Pierce was racist in his stance against Meghan Markle, and the last time he was
and
on this show,
misogynist, a white man telling a woman what she feels.
I said as much. I said it when he was on this show.
And what was his answer to you?
He didn't feel that. He didn't feel that it was racist.
All right. So Sharon is in heap load of trouble, I think. I don't know if
she's in a heap of trouble. I agree with you. Like she handled that completely terribly.
Right.
I don't believe for a second that she doesn't know if she's so stupid that she doesn't know what's going on with this whole thing, then don't get on your own nationally syndicated television show, which is reaching millions of people, and talk out of your butt. Like, if you don't know what's going on, just say, look, I don't know this. I don't know what's going on here. She shouldn't have tweeted that at him. If she didn't educate herself before, it's not. Black people have been saying this to white people for a long time. It is not a black person's job to educate white people. It is our job to educate ourselves and each other. So I think that's what Cheryl Underwood, who's very kind, she could have said to her, it's not my job to educate you. I am not your parent. I am not your mother. You go educate yourself. I'm telling you what you did and said is stupid. That's what I would have said to her. The way you handle this, you are going to get canceled.
Another example of stay the hell off Twitter.
Right. Exactly. Nothing good comes from hitting tweet.
Nothing good from hitting that tweet. You know what? If you're a friend of Pierce, then call him.
Right.
Text him. Don't tweet at him where everybody can see it. And do
you know what the history is, by the way, between Meghan Markle and Piers Morgan?
No.
Okay. So before she met Harry, she was somehow friendly with Piers Morgan, I guess, as an actress and spending time in England. And when he was here, he was sort of like a little bit in her circles. And they were friendly. You know, like they would see each other at parties and they would chat. I think they even like one time went to lunch together kind of thing, but just, friendly. I think that he was interested in her. I think that he was attracted to her.
How can you not be?
She's gorgeous. I mean, I'm attracted to her and I'm as straight as you get.
Right.
But what he said was, and he's talked about this, he was really hurt that I guess they were either at the same party or had seen her that day, the night that she met Prince Harry, and totally fell for him. And suddenly was like with those people in that circle, spending time with the royal, spending time with Harry, trying to get to know him. She basically, as Piers Morgan says, ghosted him. Mm-hmm. And I think he has been angry about that ever since. And I think he has been looking for an excuse to get back at her. Not that I don't think that he's a total misogynist pig. And look, I'm also not Sharon Osbourne. I'm not friends with him. I don't know him. I haven't been following his career. I know that he has said some really stupid stuff and he does come across to me as a misogynist. And it wouldn't surprise me if he had little, what they call microaggressions. But he does have a personal relationship with Meghan Markle and he's very bitter. So that has definitely played a role in the things that he has said about her, and coming out and calling her a liar is just off the charts.